Hi everybody, I am going to be showing you how to do the latest assignment for social studies. I'm just going to use Room 220's Google Classroom to do this as an example, but it's the exact same for Room 213. So, as you can see, I have just posted a new assignment on the Human Impact Unit. So if you go into your classwork, you should be able to see this, and I have a few different documents attached. So this is the beginning of your next social studies unit. You can start it after you've submitted your ways of life. Step 1, research questions. If you're not done that, please message me separately and I will get back to you with some information on it. There are two different things attached to this assignment. You can see there is the human impact on the Americas and Europe. This is a Google Slides presentation that I've created for you that is actually editable. So you're able to go in and actually click things and delete it and move it around. Though I do not suggest doing that, as you will have ruined the instructions for yourself. So maybe just keep it as is. The other item is actually just a PDF version of this same document minus the first page. So this is a little bit more than what you're needing in general, but it does give you a sense of what we're going to be doing in this unit. I thought I'd just give you a PDF version because some people prefer that. So the first few pages, I'm going to go back to the slide here, are about how to use this PowerPoint. So I have given you a write-up just in case you forget and you don't watch this video and you need more information, just describing to you what each of these pages are about. So the first few pages have the blue outline here. I'm just going to use actually the PDF to show you this. So these are videos to watch. The first two pages are a collection of videos I personally chose for you to watch on the subject of human impact. So what we're going to be talking about in this unit is actually how individuals, businesses, and governments impact the earth and the environment. So that could be anything from pollution of fossil fuels or plastic to how our consumerism and our consumption of items is leading to a lot of garbage and trash in the world. There's also this information video on fair trade, which you might be familiar with or you might not be, but basically it describes how people are treated when they make things for us and how those items come to our grocery stores here in Canada or across the world. So using this document or the Google Slides, you can go in and actually click these links where it says click here, and it will open up these different videos. So to begin this unit, it would be a great idea to watch maybe 4 videos or all of them if you're super bored, just to get a sense of what this unit is going to be talking about. I tried to switch them up so there's different things, the impact of smartphones, how corporations affect the environment, how farming affects the environment, even how fashion and our consumption of clothes affects the environment. There's all different kinds of things. So go through, watch some of these videos, and enjoy at your own pace. Then the next item is articles to read. So I'd love if you read all of these articles, though if you're just aiming for the bare minimum, please read 2 of your own choice. I suggest the fair trade article. This is a good example, again, of what fair trade means to you. For those of you who don't know or are not familiar with fair trade is basically products that have this symbol right here, have decided to give money back to the workers that have created items for us. So a common example of this that fair trade uses is coffee. So it cost me maybe $20 to buy a nice package of coffee from Starbucks, whereas the workers who are picking the coffee beans and making this product for me may only get $1 or 50 cents or 10 cents of the money that I use to buy that product. Whereas I would really love to give them the full $20 for their work. But the corporations that create the coffee take away money for shipping the product across seas to me. And they also just keep a lot of the money for themselves so that they can make a profit. So fair trade, there are some videos on fair trade and also some articles. So I really encourage you to read about that. The next page is this "You are what you wear" column. So this is 2 pages, and it's about how the items that we consume and the items that we wear travel really far to get where we're from. So I guarantee if you look down at your clothes that you're wearing right now, you'll notice that nothing is really made in Winnipeg. Lots of our clothes is made in Vietnam or Cambodia, China. There's a common misconception that people have that everything is made in China. This is obviously an exaggeration, but it has some grain of truth to it because people produce a lot of items that are shipped across the world in China. So they're mass producers of products. But as ourselves, when we look around our room and you look at the different items that you own in your house, you probably don't think about the fact that a lot of it was shipped to Canada and shipped to Winnipeg, and you didn't actually buy something that was made locally. Some people have these, they try to only shop local, and this is to support people in their own community. So we're going to be thinking about this kind of thing and how it affects people around us and companies around us when we shop local versus global and what that means. So what you're going to do with these 2 pages is actually figure out how much distance and how much fossil fuels were spent on wearing the outfit that you have today and what you're wearing. So you can go into this Google slide and you can actually click on these different boxes and replace them with text. So using these 2 pages, you can figure out how many kilometers your clothes traveled to get to you. So it has this little chart and it explains the point system on it. So it gives you points for whether your clothes traveled a really far amount. You don't want to have a lot of points. So this is actually created for Winnipeg. So Winnipeg has that 0 kilometers. It traveled 0 kilometers, and so therefore it is 0 points. This is just taken from climatechangeconnection.org, which is a really great website if you want to check it out. It has a lot of information about climate change and a lot of different activities. So you're going to go in here and let's say your pants were made in Japan. You click the click here button and you actually write in Japan. Then you check on your chart, you go down, okay, you say, okay, my pants were made in Japan. So they traveled 8,977 kilometers. That is 9 points on our little scale. You plug in that information right here, and then you're going to tally up and see how far your outfit traveled to get to you. For now, this is all I'm going to get you guys to do for this unit. I'm going to be posting videos on the next sort of instructions for the unit as we go ahead. If you go into the assignment again and you open up this human impact unit, you can take a peek at the rest of the unit and what we're going to be doing eventually. The next page is on here is carbon tax. So it explains what Canada is doing to create reduce greenhouse gases and reduce our contribution to climate change. This is a document just from CBC. It's really great, simple to read. You can just go through and read it. And the next assignment is actually going to be just answering this question. What do you think? Is this a good way to reduce the number of greenhouse gases used that negatively affect climate change? You can get a jump start on that if you want and begin already. But as per my expectations currently, I just want you to attempt those 2 slides at the bottom here, the "You Are What You Wear" assignment. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can email me at cburns@wsd1.org. I haven't really put a due date that's soon on this project. I left it for May 30th right now. You can complete it sooner than that by all means, but I don't want to put a lot of stress on you. I will be adding the next few assignments and the final project for this unit. So likely it would be a good idea to finish this project before May 30th, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help. I hope this video made sense and that I get your feedback. All right, see you guys. Bye.